everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are here to react to the rest of the Dreamcatcher Japanese tracks from any of the albums that we have not yet heard. This video will have a multitude of songs from a couple of the different, two of the different Japanese albums.
There were like some singles and things like that, but it seemed like everything eventually got like put on either like this album or this album.
Yeah.
That we hadn't heard anyway. So there's the beginning of the end.
We have an intro and outro.
Yeah, an intro and outro. We reacted to Breaking Out. So we hadn't heard My Way and I Miss You. And then after that, it was they had I think a couple of singles, but they put those singles on Eclipse. And on Eclipse, we have Eclipse, No More, and Don't Light My Fire. So that's what we're listening to.
Yeah. So we have kind of like
the timeline on those like were released separately, and then they were released. The Eclipse and No More were like released on the album after. It looked like that's how it went down, like on the dates that things were released. I don't know, but that's what we have today.
This is something that a lot of you guys have been asking for us for, because when we finished the Korean discography, there were a lot of you that did remind us that we had not yet gotten to some or a lot of the Japanese music, which was definitely in our plan. We just wanted to try and finish that Korean discography first. So yeah. We are now rounding back to finish up these songs and get these reacted to and listened to so that we can add them to our Dreamcatcher repertoire.
Yeah, we promised that we would put these in after we finished.
So we are here and we are super excited. Of course, we do have an intro and outro, but we also have pretty much anything else that we have. I think it's a lyric video for one. And then
two of them have music videos, but I don't know if they're in them or not. If they're like OSTs for a game
one of them looked animated. So regardless, we are super excited to hear this music. So we're going to go ahead and jump in, of course, starting with the intro from the beginning of the end. Thank you so much for being here. Pause warning just in case, and let's go.
It's like the first album like cover with like them on it.
I know.
It's giving like 2000 CD case.
I was thinking the same thing, CD case.
It's weird to hear him scribbling from one ear to the other. Oh. All right.
Just checking. Gotta be safe.
I didn't expect there to be that much space left at the end. Always love a Dreamcatcher intro.
Man,
and then when they give them the outros, you know?
In their own lane, for sure. Not to sound a little cliche, but that did very much sound like the beginning of the end, if that makes sense. Kind of the way that progressed and started off very almost like eerie and unsettling, and changed very much with like the melodic strings at the end and those final last descending notes. I found it weirdly perfect as we start to enter spooky season. I don't know why, but it just like that beginning piece with the whispering, the choral like vocals,
and the
scribbling, just some of it just gave me a very like eerie, almost kind of like spooky vibe.
Yeah.
So, but you're right, that you can't ever go wrong with a Dreamcatcher intro, and if there is an outro. So, okay, we're going to do next is My Way.
My Way or the Highway.
That's what I was trying to do.
No spoilers, thank you. No spoilers, thank you. Oh my God. Rude.
We gotta listen to it unmuted.
I thought I just did.
You saw that. Okay, so now we have My Way. Ooh. Those vocals, I cannot with those.
In the back?
The harmonized?
Yes.
That's high. Higher tone.
I was gonna say, even she has like the higher tone right here too. I was thinking the same thing.
I love these drums. I love the descending. Such interesting percussion.
I know, that's fun.
Damn.
I wasn't expecting like the twinkle. Like the twinkles to come back. Just making sure. I can see like a line on my glasses.
I felt as though it was a very interesting sort of track. There was a lot of interesting instrumentation, but the tone of the song as well, the higher tone that a lot of the vocals had, not to mention the extremely higher, like harmonized vocals in the background, or like just a lot of the vocalization in general. I thought the tone of the song was very unique.
It was a song to me that just kept moving forward.
I could
if
see
that makes sense,
matching that kind of theme there.
Yeah, and that energy in it too. It just, I felt like it was a constant movement of just going forward, because it was like, it was almost kind of aggressive in a way.
It was very aggressive, and I just so much have to give all the props to anybody who participated in any of the backing track, whether it was like an actual instrument or used through technology. Regardless, it was sick.
That one vocal you were talking about?
Just any of the instrumentation, like the guitar and drums, and anything. Like, it just was going off. It was very aggressive. But you're right. It just had this kind of momentum about it.
That's a good word for it. That'd be...
which, I mean, going off of the lyrics, making your own path your way that is unique to you and continuing to do what is best for you and yourself and moving forward would match that tone of the song. And that's one thing Dreamcatcher does so well, is they're very good at telling a story, regardless of if you're reading the lyrics or not. You kind of get that feeling from the music.
I was on a forward path somewhere being hurtled through space.
It definitely made me feel like I could not look away. I was trying to read, but at the same time, my brain was like,
I know, here we go. Constant movement.
Okay. I liked that a lot, though. All I'm hearing are those, like, guitar shredding riffs.
I know.
Okay. So now we have I Miss You.
Look at their photos.
I was going to stop. I had to pause for this, like...
Oh my gosh.
This theme we've got going on
Christmas, here. Holiday. All right, that's adorable.
Okay. Excuse
Immediately
me.
giving me, I'm watching Adult Swim a long time ago and anime has come on. Beginning, track. Did it not? That note right there just gave me so much nostalgia, and I don't know why. It was
I don't know.
Pitch that she was on.
Maybe. I was stuck on the vibrato. My brain was like, oh, that was really pretty.
It was really pretty. It was just, it gave me that, nostalgic vibe. Oh my goodness.
Probably could have just gone back 5 seconds.
I forgot the intro was so long.
Ooh. Killing me. Ooh. The strings. It's building.
Nah.
Oh, I love that.
Sometimes 太陽が影落とす頃 One time あなたを思い始めた頃声は涙染まるあなたどんどんと
Only in one ear?
さらに膨らむ見えた瞳思いを乗せて星光る空橋をかけてあなたの元へ走るわ今でもあなたが好きよ My love, my love, my love 誓うは忘れないとその声聞かせて I miss you ただ信じてる
What a catchy chorus.
I miss you 空の果てまでも探すからこの手は離さないでいてたとえ二度と会えなくなったとしても I miss you ただ信じてるまた出会えること I miss you 空の果てまでも探すから Yeah, yeah
Okay. Ooh, I like endings of songs that do that. I don't know what it is about that, but my brain really likes it. Yes, Merry Christmas in October, everyone.
I feel like, and with this one and the last one, we both got like parts of the song where you could hear in one side to the other.
I really enjoyed
that.
that.
The intro was what it was. The intro.
Yes. This one, especially, there was some part where like I think we both heard like the whine in
only
one
in the
ear,
left ear.
but then it finished over here once the track
over here.
When the track came back in, I heard it finish on this side, and so it's
there's the
really interesting experience.
The one part where it kind of like warbles, it would like like there was that one. It almost felt like it went from one side to the other like that really quick too. It was just. I think that's
really cool because it creates a really interesting experience. Now, it's not something exactly you would hear like if you were listening to it on your own in the car, like without headphones or something like that. But it makes for like a really fun experience when you do have moments like that. I really enjoyed the way that this had a very like light and bouncy,
it was.
But also the rocky sort of aggressive. But just those like tinkling like noises and everything we had made it also just feel very light and like this the entire time.
It still continued to give me a nostalgic vibe, even like the track itself did.
I was just thinking the entire time that if I was not able to, for whatever reason, currently access my music for Dreamcatcher or my videos for Dreamcatcher, I also would miss them and be searching for them until the end of time and never give up, even if I won't see them again. So I felt like I related to what they were saying.
I will reach for your hand. I won't let go. I promise. Okay.
And then I liked how instead of I miss you, because that was the entire thing, it, like we kind of changed to promise. Promise me? Was it promise me or promise you? Promise you. Okay. So kind
of like I miss you, but here's the hope, like, for our promise to meet in the future.
I may not be able to physically see you, but that does not mean that I'm giving up on you or that I've forgotten about you or I'm letting it go. Now we have a promise
that we're going to meet each other again, even if it's only in dreams.
Yep. Okay.
That's kind of sad. Okay, now we have the outro.
Now we have the outro.
I'm sorry. No. I'm going back. I'm sorry. There were 7. Ooh, dissonant. Ooh.
Step up.
That was almost kind of sinister, that last part. Whoa. I felt like that part before where it kind of got like almost sinister again, it was almost like they were saying, I will promise you again, that track, and then it went like, dong, dong. But yeah, there were 7. That's why I went back, because I was like, I started counting late, and I was like, well, there's 7. There were 7.
My brain just went, dong, dong. I could... I'm really torn because I really like there's just a part of me that will never let go of my love for Dreamcatcher's vocals and what they can do as artists, but I do think that I could live a content life in their instrumental music as well, like
Yeah.
what they create and the stories that
When's
they
the
tell.
full soundtrack coming out?
Like Dreamcatcher soundtrack,
Yeah.
like the story that they tell and the creative lane that they take, I could just have my life that would be my soundtrack. Like I could live with that.
So I feel like we're doing like the intro and outro like a little bit of we're not doing them the best justice here, because I feel like with those two tracks, like with us having heard most of the songs, they're like Japanese versions of all the songs. I bet if you listen from the intro all the way to the outro, that it gives you a much fuller sound
Progression too.
Yeah.
Yes, the story progression as well as a sound progression.
And
I could hear that.
We've heard all those songs that we hadn't reacted to. It's just like to listen to them all in the way that they've put them together, curated them for this album with the intro and the album outro, is something that I'm going to have to do, because I want to hear it like in its entirety, because that's like
They do that very intentionally.
Yeah.
But I could hear that, like my
Mhm.
brain was already connecting all of the pieces
Mhm.
and what that would sound like. So, as usual, very phenomenal storytelling and work through their vocals and their music alone. So now we are beginning the next set of songs that were in
the Eclipse album.
the Eclipse album.
Which all three of those songs we did not know, so we were listening to all of them in the order. I know this isn't necessarily the order I think that they can. I'm not sure. This is the order they were on that album.
Okay.
赤く染まる夜来ればみ空に描くあなたを
They're gonna have me out here wanting to watch an anime. Ooh, pretty harmony.
The Destiny.
Oh, that was pretty.
Look at them. Wow.
Power.
二人離れた時の夢ばっかり繰り返す忘れようとするほど胸は痛む今でも消えた言葉 Every day, every day, every day night Our days are
Ooh, with Dami too.
Please.
Excuse me, the visuals.
Try to listen to your song, please. Oof.
Oh, I love that.
The flip right there.
Oh. You tell him. Oh. Sorry. That one gave me chills all the way down to my toes. I almost called them toe caps. That's not what they're called. They're my toes.
Well, let me go see if I can find lyrics to that real quick. All right, let's see what they were saying.
赤く染まる夜来ればみ空に描くあなたを 隠している真実襲われる息苦しさは 遥か遠くにかすむあなたも感じているの交わる刃その先にある悲しみ触れられなくてもただ会いたくてあなたを探している
Oh, these notes.
Eclipse どんな時でもそばにいたいとこの空へ願う信じてる Destiny 太陽と月が出会うその時 Don't you
I also love this part.
Yeah.
Two 離れた時の夢ばっかり繰り返す忘れようとするほど胸は痛む今でも消えた言葉 Every day, every day, every day, night Our days are dying of the night 交わる刃その先にある悲しみ触れられなくてもただ会いたくてあなたを探している今 Eclipse どんな時でもそばにいたいとこの空へ願う信じてる Destiny 太陽と月が出会うその時 Don't you この心を込めて瞳あなたを描いたなら落ちる涙間に合うように記憶の中にあるあなたと私の姿を全て Burn Burn 燃えて Burn Burn 目の前のあなただけ信じてどんな時でもそばにいたいとこの空へ願う信じてる Destiny 太陽と月が出会うその時 Don't you この心を込めて
That's one that I feel like I don't want it to end when it ends. I'm just not ready for it to go away, and then it goes away, and then I'm sad.
I like this song a lot. I'm not sad at all. We had to listen to it twice.
I will listen to it many more
It was
times.
so pretty, the notes. Like I felt like this one, as opposed to like the other songs we listened to so far in this reaction, this one, while it still had that like aggressive kind of like rock and the guitar, that one it was almost kind of dialed more towards the back, and the vocals were like brought up more to the front. You know what I mean? So it was almost a little more delicate in that way.
I liked the changes that we had between that sort of aggression and the fast-paced movement, a lot of the excited sound with, of course, like the Destiny and the Run to You, the way that those vocals were very melodic. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a gorgeous way to add that into that, or into the song. That was so pretty. That's one of those that makes you go like, just in case you forgot, which nobody who listens to Dreamcatcher ever does, but just in case you did, these are Dreamcatcher's vocals.
These are Dreamcatcher's vocals.
Okay. So next we have No More. which was the next one put on this album as well.
Which actually does have lyrics on it.
All right, let's do it.
That's
Just not muted. Not muted.
I'm really I'm struggling today. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh.
The choir back there. Oh, that full added vocal there.
I feel like I need to listen to this like more than once and focus on different parts of the song because there's so much going on.
Oh, they've got like a chorus, like a choir of vocals back there. They've got that, and then their own vocals. Like there is a lot going on here.
The drums, like
It adds a lot to the very dramatic effect that's happening. Oh.
that was fire.
That was just swag. Oh. Damn.
Okay. Oh, that actually startled me. I think I was actually expecting something to come to pop up. Oh, my heart jumped. Okay. I don't know who like this character is that they're showing on the screen, but like just like looking at the lyrics and the sound of the song, like it was giving me like she's had like this whole like vengeance arc, right? And like it's almost like the way the beginning was so strong with like saying you cowardly dogs, y'all just travel in packs. Just
Stray
like,
dogs.
that's what I meant. And I think she called them cowards too.
next,
The stray dogs. They just like keep yapping and keep barking or whatever. But it almost seems like she's like on this vengeance arc, and it's that character you almost get frustrated with because you're like, you can let your walls down sometime, but they're like, no, I'm a loader and I'm gonna fight and cut these people down. And everyone is, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's what the song gave me because it was so fierce.
And I felt a lot of the fierce. I felt a lot of attitude, a lot of like strength and anger.
Yeah. Anger. Wow, these songs are all so fierce.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Everything we've listened to today has been very, very, very aggressive in their own sort of different ways, but they've all had that sort of kind of excited, hype sound to them, while of course telling their own story. But
I'm really curious. What's the most replayed part of the song?
Where is it? There it is.
I mean, the whole like solo guitar moment.
Please.
I understand why. Wow.
But I agree. I was curious like what was happening with this character or with this story, but I was also getting that as well.
Yeah.
Like kind of that fierce sort of vengeance.
Yeah.
I suppose. Okay.
I don't know why you're getting fierce at all. No.
All right. Last one is Don't Light My Fire. Okay. What?
I got like doo doo doo. You got this. We're going straight Halloween.
Wait, who is that? Was that
Is that Mike
Michael
Myers?
Myers? Sorry.
Is that Mike Myers? It's been a long time. Okay.
Okay. Dang, it's so strong. Oh, interesting sound.
Oh, you can't help.
Ooh. Very gritty vocals.
Ooh, the way that came in.
Ooh. I liked that ending note.
I liked that song.
It was very what's the word that I'm looking for? Only word that keeps coming to mind, or words that keep coming to mind, are like very gritty, very rough. Like it wasn't as like bouncy or melodic or light. It was very like intense and gruff. They had something to say and they very, very strongly meant it. And they were not going to, almost like they're not going to sugarcoat what they're saying to you. We're going to be very, very like just very honest and curt with what we're saying. That's the feeling I got just from the vocals, like the way that they sang it.
It's like, go talk your shit to someone else. Don't like set me aflame. Don't get in my face and bring this to me. You can like go do your own thing. You're gonna like judgment will pass on you like later on. It's almost
Don't
like
get in my business.
It's almost like I don't even want anything to do with you.
Yeah,
because just you're like insignificant at this point.
Yeah, I don't want you to come near me and get all involved in what I'm doing because whatever you're bringing, I don't want it.
Stop trying to tell me what I am, what I can feel, what I should do, type of thing.
I really enjoyed like the different tone of that song. It had a very, very different tone. It just felt very serious of what the message is that they were trying to get across.
Like they said, not stained by anyone's color. So it really does seem almost like, stop telling me I should act a certain way or sing a certain way or my group should be following this certain path or, and
I'm going to stay on my own, which my way.
I mean, we could connect those.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're in this reaction. So technically they're
it's
all
connected.
Yeah.
It's all connected. So that is all we have for today's video. Those were all very, very amazing songs. All very strong songs with their own sort of tone and sound and meaning to them, but all very, very strong and powerful.
A lot of intense songs in this one.
A lot of intensity, but just
I find that happens a lot with like the Japanese tracks.
I was thinking the same, especially the way that they do them because of the rock influence, that sort of edgier influence that they have. It fits so well to a lot of this style of music. And then, of course, their vocals on top of that, it's almost unmatched. It's not even fair. It's not even fair. But I am really curious, out of the songs that we listened to today, do you have a favorite? If you do, why? What is the reason? What's the connection you have to that song? Just out of curiosity, like what's resonating with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching this with us. We love you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.